Hello and welcome to For the Culture Kitchen. Here on For the Culture Kitchen, we make African, Caribbean, and Latin dishes for the culture. Today, we are chartering a boat on the Indian Ocean. Get your life jacket on. What do you mean you can't swim? We're heading to the island of Mauritius. You know, Mauritius is one of those places that I've heard of, but I never actually knew where it was for real. An island in East Africa. The motherland. We're making mean free. My French is a bit... What's the French word for bad? The origins of the dish come from Chinese fried noodles. Some things will look familiar to my fried noodle warriors out there. Hey, I'm not a fried noodle warrior because I've never made fried noodles. I usually just order them. Let's get into today's ingredients. This is an essential. You need this for sure. Yeah, you need the noodles. Salt, cabbage, bok choy, vegetable oil, carrots, cornstarch, black pepper, sesame oil, oyster sauce, soy sauce, egg, shrimp, ginger, garlic, chicken, and sugar. As you can see, I have a lot of cutting to do. I've got a lot of chopping. All right, step one. We're gonna marinate our chicken. I cut it up. I'm gonna grate some ginger. This is just one chicken breast, so I'm gonna grate half a teaspoon of ginger. Add half a tablespoon of oyster sauce and half a tablespoon of soy sauce. Then add half a teaspoon of cornstarch and half a teaspoon of oil. I'm using vegetable pepper. A teensy bit of salt. We're just gonna do a little itty bitty bit of salt like this. Okay, not too much. Don't want to get our sodium high. And then we're gonna mix it all together. Ta-da! And we're gonna let that marinate while we prepare the other ingredients. Okay, we're now gonna julienne the carrots. That's just a fancy way of saying matchbox sticks. Okay, so you're supposed to do like this. Like this. It's not good enough to work at a Michelin star restaurant, but it's gonna have to be good enough for the culture kitchen. My little TikTok transition techniques, along with my julienne techniques, needs a little work. But moving on, we're now going to chop our cabbage, bok choy, and onion. We're making the seasoning sauce. 1 tablespoon of soy. Blah, 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 blah. Just kidding. 2 tablespoons of soy. 1 tablespoon of oyster. Girl. Add half a tablespoon of sesame oil and half a tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Then take 2 eggs, and don't you ever in your life look me dead in my eyes and tell me that I don't know how to crack open an egg. I could put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Anyways, here's all the ingredients we prepped. For you, it took 2 minutes, and for me, it took much longer than that. Yes, it's time to actually cook. Step 1. Make the egg. Once it cooks on one side, you're gonna flip it and reverse it like Missy Elliott said. And if I said utensils were optional, then what? What? You got 10 fingers, so if you burn 3 of them flipping an egg, then you have 7 more. Exactly. Once finished cooking, you're gonna take that out. You're gonna roll it up like your Wiz Khalifa. Okay, you're gonna roll it up like your Snoop Dogg. And then you're gonna start to slice and dice like so. Next, boil some water and cook your noodles. We're gonna circle the block like you did with your messy ex, and we're gonna go back to this pot that we used for the eggs in order to cook our marinated chicken. Remove the chicken from the pot and let's cook the shrimp. Once the shrimp is cooked, you're gonna take it out. You're gonna add in your minced garlic. I think this is like 3 cloves of garlic. Once it becomes fragrant, you can add in your onion. All right, then we're gonna add our julienne carotte, our cabbage, our baby bok choy. Saute your life away until you remember that this is a fried noodle dish. So what do we need? We're gonna need those noodles, boo. Then add your seasoning sauce. Low key, I could have made more, but girl, at this point, I'm tired and hungry, okay? Add back in your shrimp and your chicken. Mix it all together. Then stare at your work. Be impressed with yourself. Or at least that's what I'm doing. I don't know about you. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? It doesn't really matter because we're gonna be eating both, okay? And is that weird? Let's not think too hard about it. Just close your eyes and enjoy your food. The amount of chopping, slicing, and dicing I had to do for this dish. You would think I was Edward Scissorhands. Anyways, it's time to taste. Perfect. Hey, have a good day.
Y'all can keep that trash too.
This dish, very good, very good. But yeah, I wish I had garlic chives to put in this dish. The recipe said I needed garlic chives, so I bought regular chives. But regular chives taste like onion and garlic chives taste like garlic. Oops. So then I thought they kind of look like scallions, like green onions. So let me just go buy green onions. That's like the same thing, right? No, they're different. And so therefore, ergo, not a chive to be seen in this dish. But that's okay. We adapt. We adapt. Like Darwin said. Big fan of this dish. Big fan of this dish, that Darwin, I think, probably. Had he ever gone to Mauritius? He should have. That's on him, that he never took a vacation and went. Thank you for watching today's episode of For the Cultured Kitchen and trying these Mauritius fried noodles. You know, doing these videos has helped me learn that a lot of Africa speaks French. Wep. Those are all the French words I know. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.